Hey guys, welcome to Mecharashi. So this is our complete weapon guide. This covers farming, modifications, then weight management in your ST. First thing to note is that each boss will give you a set of weapons that you can farm. Each boss's set is unique to each other, and you'll have to make sure that you can fight each boss individually.
Think before you act.
So for a single boss clear, it's worth noting that when you do fewer turns, your cost per energy sweep is also low. The lowest that I've achieved so far in some of the bosses I encountered is actually turn 2, and the sweep will cost you roughly around 11. If you go for a specific type of weapon with a specific boss, definitely your energy costs will be lower, plus you could farm for the weapon faster. Before I proceed with weapon modifications, I'd like to point out that your orange tier weapons have a passive built within them versus your purple and versus your blue weapons. So you have two types of modifications. The basic modification levels up when you actually grow in level in your arena. So please make sure that you enhance the level of your arena. So as you go up your arena, so is your basic modification. But for your advanced modification, you will be spending Milkama dollar for this. So as you do a modify, all of these values will be changed. But if you want to retain a value or two values and just change one, you can actually do a lock for that value and roll for this. However, each roll for a single stat here is gonna cost more. So let's do a modification here. Confirm. So as you see here, it's actually changed from this one to weapon crit plus 93. So if you're happy with this weapon, you can actually confirm plan as you get those final stats. So for weight management in terms of weapons, you do have to make sure that you have the capacity to equip, let's say for example here for Rosa, for XR, you do have the capacity to equip 3 weapons. How do you do that? Because let's say for example right now, weight and power is really on the dot. If you try to upgrade your weapon for the one of the hands, I think this is the left hand. If you upgrade it, you'll be going over the limit. So it's best that you more or less have your best gun in one arm, like your right, and probably a more lower gun in terms of rarity, in terms of level on the other one, so that you could fit that weight to power ratio. One more tip before we go. I'd like to emphasize that earlier that you need lower rarities for your weapons because you might need a lower variant of what you have right now as your most powerful weapon. So please make sure that when you recycle, do not recycle to a point. Like say for example, my highest weapon right here is at 42 or 37. Please make sure that probably you could save levels that are or weapons that are at least 3 levels down, 37. So probably up to 34. You could save them. Do not recycle them yet because you might need them as you equip them in your mechs that you need to balance out your power and your weight. So that is it, guys. That is it for the weapon guide. Please comment down in the comment section what do you think. Stay safe, take care. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.